So, the best part about having a YouTube channel is that you can talk to yourself at 11:39 if your friends don't pick up your call, which is me being pretty dramatic, but it's just one of those days when you miss Patan a bit too much. I remember that there was this place in Patan in the middle of the Darbar Square where you could just sit and look at all of the palaces, look at all of the people, which would be way too few. I don't know why I'm thinking about people, but yeah, there used to be very few people there, and you could just sit and look at the bells and then think, or just write if you wanted to, or hang out. And I used to have this specific thing where I felt like Patan used to call me and I used to go there. It was one of the best things to do. And I guess I'm missing that a bit too much. Maybe living alone, not having friends, or not being near Patan, or not having the tornado fries, or just running around in circles. For some reason, I feel like happiness or prosperity is a very distant thing. I don't know, maybe it's the generational wealth, but I kind of see people going around in their vehicles, and it's such an alien world to me. Maybe for me personally to feel like I will be there at the material prosperity, I want to see someone that I know and know how they got there, but because it's not that, I don't know, it's like I wake up and I go to school and then I just sit in the gazebo, look at people, stare into the sun, um, look at the squirrels, and just do stupid things that don't really matter, run around and try and feel like I'm doing stuff when I'm really not doing anything. Um, yeah, just squirrel watching. I called one of my dad's friends, one of my uncles, the other day, and he was like, oh, there was this student that I was teaching, and all she did was watch dogs. And when he said that in Nepali, it sounded pretty funny. I feel like I'm doing the dog watching thing, except I'm watching squirrels and I'm watching people and I'm looking at people's dogs. Um, nah, it's just a very lonely person talking. Um, I wish I was not that lonely though. I wish I had friends that I could call and then they would say like, "Hey, let's go to Patan," and we would go to Patan, and maybe eat kulfi or ice cream, same thing, and hang out or write stories or paint, which I never did in Patan. I think I must have painted in Patan, or you know, nothing. um One of those days, one of those multiple days, when I gained 2 subscribers on YouTube, I was like, damn, I need to make a good video. And I wanted to do that in my corner, but I moved places and I was like, let me fix my room, let me finish my assignment, let me finish this 100 level of Candy Crush that I was getting indulged in. But I guess life just goes on. But I just don't want life to just go on. I want it to go on in a nice manner where I can take out my phone and look at the fancy sky and be like, damn, it's blue, and take a good picture. But no, I mean, once again, running around in circles, running around alone in your own fishbowl. I don't know, I want to be so done with college, but I'm also scared of being done with college because then I'll have to face life and then do things that are important. And even now, it's like the rent is due, but things that are more important. But I guess rent is important too. So is food. Another update. I used to cook really good, and maybe because I told way too many people that I cooked really good, and I was like, hey, maybe I should cook something for you, and did not cook them. I cook for them. I am sad that I've lost my cooking skills. The other day I was trying to make spaghetti, and I could not realize how much salt I had to put in or what spices I had to put in. I mean, I knew what spices I had to put in. I have a cabinet full of spices, but not how much I had to put in. I guess I just want to call my friends over and cook for them. Yeah, or be home. I guess that's it. It's maybe being this international student or being a broke international student, home or the concept of home is such a far away thing. Maybe personally for me because um before I came, my mom and dad they left to go and study. Um, and then when my mom came to drop me, my brother he moved places. So where they live now is not where I had ever lived. So that's not really my home. I don't know if I would go inside, how would it smell or how would it look, or I don't remember the um, patterns on the carpet that the dust and the sun makes. So it does not really feel like home. There are all of my belongings, um, all of the stuff, but it does not really hit you the way it would. Like I don't know how the door feels, or I don't know the creak or the sound that the door would make if I would open it. So it's like you long for something, but you don't know what you're longing for. Um, I do feel like I miss home, but also in another way, I kind of am not allowed to because again, dreaming of home is also adding on that another layer of expense, um, and doing a lot more stuff. Yeah. Another thing that I have been realizing, which I did not realize, was um, education is ultimately a business. That too, being an international student is a business. I mean, yeah, there are few colleges that want you to study, but for others, I mean, I guess I was pretty dumb to think that okay, you do certain things and then it's like okay, you add value to the college and they see that value and they ultimately give you the value, but it's not that. I mean, I am a business. I bring in the money and I'm another student in 2000 students. Yeah, education. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just want to go to Patan. Um, or having a pond nearby or a lake nearby would help, but it's so freaking far away. And you need a car. Why do you need that car? Why can't I just take the 29 and go to a lake or a temple or just somewhere where I don't have to spend money but I can just sit and look at stuff, at people, and it's not just a well made park, a forest, but without a grizzly there. Because again, health insurance. Way too many depressing stuff because I guess that is me these days. But I don't know. I don't want to go to school tomorrow. But I have to because I have another test coming up. But there's this class that I really don't want to go to. It's like, it's not, I don't want to take that class, but I have to again, liberal arts. I don't have complaints that I go to a liberal arts school. It's just that it's liberal until there's something that they disagree with, and then it's not liberal anymore. Of course, things you do when you don't have friends. Maybe I should take up painting now. I also realized that when people asked you to follow your passion and do things that you really wanted to do, they were not kidding. It was actually true because um, I wanted to study literature. But when I came here, I studied biology. I mean, it's fun, I like it. And then I was like, hold on, let me also do computer science. I mean, I just did it for 2 semesters, but it was fun. It was not. Would I be doing coding instead of making this video right now? Probably not. But are the prospects good? Yes. um, but I still wish that I would have just continued with writing. I must have just written and continued writing. So yes, hashtag regrets kids, if you're watching this and if you're interested in something, um, anything, just do it. Just do it. If you want to paint your t-shirt a crazy color, maybe just do it. Maybe I should also paint my t-shirt a crazy color. Or my eyes. I want to go out of this place. Like, go out into the forest. Look at the river, look at the pond. Be in love, write poems. Have friends. Hang out. Cook for your friends. What else? Paint with your friends. A lot more stuff. But I hope things get better. I really hope things get better, because it's... Bye.